Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to episode 39 of Crystalline Rays. My name is Rena Dwelly. I am a master dowser, master geomancer, and spiritual alchemist. And I assist beautiful souls all over the world in welcoming abundant health, wellness, success, and happiness into their lives. All right, guys, I'm excited to be here with you today. And I know that it is a holiday weekend, but I really wanted to share this episode because I think it's kind of it's it's good information. It's stuff that I love to talk about. I think it's stuff that you guys love to talk about. So understanding that you probably won't catch this right away on Monday morning, watch this when you can. I think you guys are going to like this. I think you guys will get some good tips out of this. And yeah, I'm excited. So first things first, we are going to smudge. You know, every week we light the smudge pot. So here it is. Yeah. All right. If you're watching the video, you can see me lighting the sage. Excuse me, I was going to say the smudge, but yeah, the smudge, the sage. And as we focus on the flame, I want you to just think about any heaviness, any fears, illusions that you are ready to release. And here we are with the smoke. So sharing some of this smoke with you, take a deep breath in, welcome this beautiful smudge into your space, into your heart, into all of your chakras, and welcoming fresh, revived energy to start the day anew, right? That's what it's all about. All right, guys. And then again, before we start the show, I want to invite you to give this show a follow. If you are watching on Facebook Live, then hit the follow button, give this a love, tag a friend. You just never know who may be interested in this subject. And if you are watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, drop me some comments, let me know how you guys are doing. And if you're catching this on your favorite podcast player, please hit the follow button and, you know, drop me some comments, drop me some questions, drop me a 5-star review because I want to know what you guys are thinking. And I hope that you are all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, safe, and happy 4th of July holiday with your family. Okay, guys, today I have 5 tips to get the most out of your tarot reading experience. People love tarot readings. It is no surprise. It is a huge part of my business. I probably offer, no joke, anywhere from 20 to 60 tarot readings a week. I love them. They're wonderful. And I love spending time with you. I love tapping into that piece of my intuition. And yes, I think they're amazing. Let's talk about what a tarot reading is. A tarot reading is tuning into the energy of the client to gain insight into a situation. The cards act as windows to the energy or as pieces of a puzzle for the reader to tune into. By connecting to your higher self, your guides, and the guides of the client, the tarot reader is able to use their intuition to see, sense, feel, know, or hear messages or the meanings of the cards. The messages unfold as the reader works through the card layouts. The tarot reading will show you the energy as it is at the time of the reading. That, I think, is one of the most important pieces to understand. It is where the energy is now, and how it revolves around the situation, what vibe is being offered, and the direction that it is currently heading. The reading might show what needs to be done for a particular outcome, and it will show the outcome if the client is willing to do the work that is recommended. The reading may also offer information to karmic and or past life connections. Warnings may also be given to prevent a situation from happening. It all depends on what information comes through. Now, let me share this tip with you. I am an intuitive tarot reader. So when I look at the cards, I don't always read cards in reverse position. I don't always read the card based on the programmed meaning of the card. So let's talk about the Emperor, okay? Just as an example, the Emperor might pop up and the Emperor shows stability, authoritarian actions. It shows guidelines. It is, that strong, stable, ruler-like energy. Now, when I do a reading, when it pops up in a reading, depending on how it's unfolding through the cards as the story comes into play, it might show something different for me. I read cards much like I'm reading a storybook, if that makes sense to you. So as these cards appear, people will come to me for a reading and they're like, what does this card mean? What does this card mean? Well, I can tell you what the book meaning of the card is. However, it doesn't always fit that way into a reading, depending on what I'm seeing. So that's kind of a fun little fact about how I do tarot readings. I know it doesn't always make sense as to how I'm getting my answers. I am looking for colors, numbers, symbols, the images that pop out in the cards, the story as a whole, as I see this coming out. So that's how I read tarot cards. I tried for many, many, many years to get in alignment with the book meanings of cards. I have that all down, but it never made sense to me when I was doing tarot readings. And I find it funny that supposedly, allegedly, whatever, the books were created for those who can't tap into their intuition, into their imagination, because tarot cards really aren't supposed to be read based on that programmed knowledge from the book. I don't know if you knew that. That's just kind of an interesting something that's out there. But yeah, so here we go. If you are considering booking a tarot card reading, here are 5 tips to help you get the most out of your tarot reading experience. Number 1, be open to the experience. By this, I simply mean do not let a friend or loved one drag you in to see a tarot reader. I can't tell you how many times this has happened. If you aren't open to the experience, don't let anybody force you into it. This is literally all about letting somebody like me, a reader, open into your energy field. And without consent, it becomes resistive and hard. Make sure that it is something you are up for and that you are willing to receive. If you step into a tarot reading session and you don't want to be there, I, as a tarot reader, can tell. When you don't want to be a part of the session, you almost subconsciously put up energy blocks that make it hard to connect with your energy and your guides to do the reading. If you aren't up for the experience, make sure that you speak up. If it's a timing thing, make that known and set up a different time for you to enjoy the experience. Tarot readings are awesome. I really think that they're awesome. They can offer comfort, insight, encouragement into situations. And also, a different side of the coin for you to explore sometimes. All right. Number 2, come to your tarot reading session with a focus. Now, I know not everybody has a focus, and I have a solution for that too. So I'm going to talk to you about that here in a second. To quote an old friend, general readings bring general messages. Even if it is a simplified focus of, am I on the right path? Or asking for cards of encouragement, a focus like this will provide great results for your tarot reading. Other great areas of focus to look into would be career, promotions, new job, new opportunities that await you, financial outlook, what you need to see, what you need to know, what you need to be aware of, decisions that need to be made. Literally, the possibilities are endless. One more aspect I would like to add to this is, please do not ask for third-party readings. What you seek from a tarot card reading should focus on you and relationships that are directly involved with you. Opportunities, events that you are directly a part of. Looking into what others have happening is invasive and can create karmic patterns in your life. That is not our energy to tap into, right? It comes down to consent, and I don't like it when people try to access my energy. I do my crystalline ray activation meditation so that I am in a protective bubble. That is your energy. It is not okay to be tapping into other people's energy. Now, back to that tip I was going to offer you. If you come to me with, I don't know what to ask, whatever the cards want to show me, I will pull a general spread for you and kind of give you just a direct what I see, where you should be focusing your attention. And from there, if you have questions that spark up, I would totally encourage you to ask. Usually when I do kind of a road opener or door opener reading, in those situations, lots of questions spark up and people kind of tend to open up. I know sometimes you want to see what comes forward. If you don't know the reader, you want to kind of see what's going on. But I do want to remind you, general readings do bring general messages, and that's kind of as a whole. Sometimes you can, oftentimes we can pick out a situation, but if you're sitting there like a closed book, you don't want to be a part of it. It's going to be very generalized, and you'll still get something out of it, but I'm trying to encourage you to get the most out of your tarot reading experience because they really are amazing. Number 3, ask questions. I love reading for clients who are engaged in their tarot reading experience. If there is something you want me to look into or hone in on, please ask me to do so. Also, if there is something that I share with you in your reading that you may not understand, I would also encourage you to please ask me to clarify that for you. Or is Spirit trying to say something you may not understand? Sometimes Spirit gives us words that kind of jumble up, so I can tune in and see if we can get some clarification for you. Number 4, I cannot tell you how often this happens, but please do not play test the psychic. I am not a mind reader. I don't know what you had for breakfast yesterday morning or what color sweater you wore to that event last Thursday. You booked a session with me to look at a focus or a situation happening in your life. As an intuitive tarot reader, I read the signs, symbols, numbers, colors, images, and energy of the cards presented to you in your reading to offer you insight into your focus or situation. I am a seasoned reader with years of service to back this. I am solid in my work and the services that I offer to clients around the world. And although tarot card readings may be seen as entertainment services, I honestly take my work very seriously, and I want to show up and be the best for you. Okay? Tip number 5. Be willing to accept the messages and advice offered to you, and know that you absolutely have free will into these situations. Clients are always surprised at the information that comes through in their readings. It is so important to understand that real information comes through for me in my sessions with you. I also think it's important to mention that the message that comes through may not always be what you expect to hear or receive. Please be willing to take that information in, park it in the back of your mind, and let it marinate for just a little bit. Sometimes you may have to sit with it to understand why it's being offered to you. Okay? I think it is also important to stress that you have free will to heed or take the advice that is offered to you. Okay? What I'm seeing in your reading, like, for example, maybe it's a decision-making spread, and maybe the 2 options that you gave me aren't necessarily even resonating you. You could go a different path. You could pick a different one and see how it resonates. Just remember, it is completely up to you. It is just kind of what I'm seeing and what I'm able to share with you at the moment. As a tarot reader, I want you to have an amazing experience with me that you are open to receive and be a part of. If you have any questions about the tarot reading services that I offer, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. Also, please know that I hold your confidence and privacy nearest and dearest to my heart. If you come to me with a situation that you want cards on, I am not going to share anything. That has been a part of my practice since I began 15 years ago. I began my career in this field as a massage therapist, and HIPAA is a huge part of that, and I have just taken HIPAA into every single aspect of my business to protect your privacy, to protect your anonymity, and show up for you as an open vessel who can listen, offer you unbiased advice, and share truth and honesty with you. All right. So I think that is really, really important. Some people don't do that. I have seen in my field where there are people who will talk about clients, and I just don't do that, and I don't resonate with that. So just know that you are always safe with me. All right. If you are searching for insight, I offer personalized tarot card reading services to suit your needs. Here are a few of my customer favorites. A 30-minute tarot card reading. And guys, I will put the links for everything in the show notes just so you don't miss anything and you know directly where to find it. Now, a 30-minute tarot card reading is a great option for the person who is seeking deep insight into a situation, or if you have quite a few questions that you may want answers to, as it offers you quite a bit of time to ask the questions that you may have or look at different choices or outcomes per the situation you are inquiring about. It's a great option. If you come see me every Saturday at Treasures, you know that that is automatically a 30-minute session. You can use that however you want to. That's totally up to you. 15-minute tarot card reading. This is probably my most popular option, and it is the perfect option if you have a focus for your reading or perhaps are looking for a little bit shorter reading time slot. I know it's 15 minutes, but it absolutely is ample time to do a full tarot reading, give you the options and the answers and the insight that you may be seeking. This tarot card reading option affords you time to look into a situation and ask clarity questions that you may have in conjunction to the situation. So absolutely chock full of time. I promise you. Like I said, I know 15 minutes doesn't sound like a very long time. It is a good amount of time for a tarot reading. So just want to throw that out there. Emailed tarot card reading, the one question emailed audio recording. These seem to be very popular. It is a really neat option for those who have an area of focus they would like insight into, or cards of encouragement, or a message from spirit as you navigate your journey. This quick one question reading will be delivered to your email as an audio recording along with the pictures of the cards pulled. I give my whole heart into my business. So know that if you come to me for a one question reading, emailed tarot card reading, you will be getting a full reading. I am going to share your question. I will also share any other tidbits of what I'm seeing. I will go through and explain the cards. And I think that's also important to understand for tarot card readings like these. I've had some people who tell me other readers who offer these only offer just a tidbit of information to kind of get you to rebook. Know that you're in good hands with me. I know why you're coming to see me. I am not a person who is going to be digging and trying to get you to continually spend with me. I appreciate your time and your patronage, and I will absolutely offer you the best that I can for the service that you pick. Okay. I always strive to go above and beyond and make sure that my customers are happy and very satisfied. Another cool option, birthday tarot card readings. Happy birthday to you. Treat yourself to the gift of a tarot reading to celebrate you. This tarot reading is awesome, and it gives you a review of the past year and will get you off in the right direction for the year ahead. Now, a lot of my customers come to me for their New Year's tarot reading. I always offer the year ahead spread, which is about 12 cards. Well, actually, it's 13 cards because we have an overall focus or general information card in the middle, kind of a theme card. This is kind of on that level, and clients really appreciate these birthday tarot card readings. It gives them kind of a map moving forward, how to strive towards the dreams that they are seeking to manifest, and just really gives them good insight as to where they are. They're very, very popular. Tarot card reading events as an in-house reader. I love these, and I have had so much fun doing these. There was a lady who, through a mutual friend, she connected with me and asked me to be an in-house tarot reader. Now, she had moved to North Dakota temporarily due to her partner having a job here, again, temporarily. And every year, her group of friends, one of them would host and throw this where everybody would come, fly in. They would spend a girls' weekend together. And this time they really wanted an in-house reader. So this is kind of how this all began. I loved doing it for them. This group is originally from New York, and they had previously hired people from Lilydale, which is a big psychic community. There is certification for readers there. These people were so impressed with what I had to offer. They told me that they were better than the psychics or the in-house readers that they had hired from Lilydale. And that really touched my heart. Like I said, I really strive to go above and beyond and do the best that I can for my job. I have kind of that Midwestern work ethic, so I'm really putting my whole heart into everything that I do. I want to make sure my customers are happy and want to come back. So if you are looking to bring a unique entertainment option to your event, Think things like a girls' weekend or bridal shower, or, maybe you want to have a Halloween party. I've done solstice parties. I have done equinox parties. I have done just because we want to have somebody fun come in. I have done office parties for these. There's lots of great options. Tarot card readings are a unique, personalized, and fun idea that everyone is sure to enjoy. A lot of people who you think that they maybe don't want to have a tarot reader, a lot of people are really curious and they would love to try them. So it's just kind of something fun. Nobody is forced to do a tarot reading, but those who want to, sure, absolutely can. So with this listing, I recommend dedicating a small area or a room, if you have it, for those who are receiving tarot card readings to enjoy their sessions privately. Just because you never know. Some people come and they share very personal things and want insight into it. It may even be something like they may have had a loved one pass and are looking for a message from them. So that's where the private session piece comes in. I really, really recommend that. Saturdays, every Saturday, I am at my favorite crystal shop with my favorite crystal ladies in the whole world. These women are amazing. Jolene and Brenda, thank you for all that you do for me. I absolutely have a big part of my heart that is dedicated to you. But Treasures of the Sea and Earth in Bismarck, North Dakota. I am there every Saturday from 10 to 4:30 offering in-person tarot card readings. We have a lot of walk-ins. I have a lot of clients who love to come see me for in-person readings. This is absolutely an option for you. Something else fun that I have that I can share with you, every Wednesday on my website, you can book $5 Wednesdays, where 1-question readings are $5 and 3-question readings are $10. Now, the $5 option gets you about 10 minutes, right? It takes you approximately 7 or so to 10 minutes to ask one question and receive the insight, and then if there's any follow-up information that goes along with it. So I have those kind of set at about 10 minutes. I do have the 3-card option as well, which is about 15 minutes I have set aside for that. So you're getting that full time frame to receive those questions, those answers in a timely manner. So you got some fun options. My $5 Wednesday listings go live every Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time. That is 8:30 Eastern Time. And so some people, I'm one of these people, I like to know what my schedule has for me the following day. So if I'm looking for a tarot reading, this would be a good option for somebody like me, where I know that I have lunch at a specific time. Maybe I want to book my time slot here, and it stays up until Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. So hint, hint, maybe Wednesday isn't your day. Maybe you got Thursday off. Maybe you have next Friday off, whatever that may be. You absolutely have the option to pick what works for you and be able to work this into your schedule accordingly. So look for those. You can also give me a follow on my newsletter, like subscribe to my newsletter through my website, holistichealingtherapeutics.com. I send out emails as reminders, so you can look for those listings directly. All right, guys, it is time for our oracle card reading. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, tune into the message that you may need to receive. Maybe it's a message from Spirit. This is our Music Oracles card deck. I love this deck. It's also holiday weekend, so it's super fun deck for that. Who knows? We may post some Bruce Springsteen. No, just kidding. Anyway, here we go. Billie Holiday. Your message, if you are going to play with your whole soul. You have no understudy. Sometimes losing beats winning. Sometimes losing beats winning. Here we go. Here's the card, guys. What a perfect message for you to understand that you are uniquely you, to put your whole heart into the projects that you are working on. Think of them like your babies, right? You want to nurture your work, your offerings, your projects, how you show up, and show up with your whole heart. You are uniquely you. There is nobody else like you. So I highly encourage you to celebrate your uniqueness. I've always been that weird kid, and I have always loved that I'm that weird kid and not like anybody else. So I feel like you should do the same. Sometimes losing beats winning. Why? Because sometimes being in the winning seat is the hot seat. I hope that makes sense to you guys. All right, guys, to learn more about me and the incredible work that I offer, please visit my website and sign up for my newsletter at holistichealingtherapeutics.com. I will have every listing that we talked about in the show notes. And to learn more about, oh, sorry, I just said that. Look at me. Woo! There's the Monday morning vibes. Wishing you a wonderful and safe holiday week. Weekend. Here I am again. Weekend, however you celebrate. And I want to let you know that I am thinking of you, wishing you safety and a ton of fun as you celebrate. May you be blessed with infinite possibilities and opportunities moving ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful